Say you match with someone, in this case a man, on a dating app, exchange phone numbers, continue to text chat, and an introductory video chat for 20 minutes. Number 1, how would you feel if they found you on Instagram and liked a bunch of your posts? My last name and Instagram were not listed, so they had to dig around to find it. Let's start with that one.
Okay. How would I feel as the woman in this? Obviously, women do this all the time.
Yeah, correct.
Women do the little background check, so you got to think of it like he's just a little excited, but he's also trying to get to know you a little bit more. Now, that does show that he doesn't have a whole lot of impulse control.
Yeah.
By doing the liking, it's a little bit creepy. Guys, listen, that's a little creepy. Don't do that. It's okay to do your background, do your little stalking, but don't be liking and don't be commenting on things that are out of context that you don't really have the right to be commenting on.
Maybe like your spring break photo from 2016. Let's just leave that out.
Don't do that.
And then she said, how would you feel if they asked if they could call you, but before you could answer no because they were busy, they called you out of the blue? She was working and she doesn't like phone calls.
Oh, okay. Well, this again kind of goes to the impulse control, guys. If you're going to ask a question on something that might be a boundary cross, definitely wait till they give you an answer and don't cross those lines if it's going to make them uncomfortable. And guys, you have to understand, women have to think about safety at all times. So if you're crossing those lines, if you're doing things that are, like you've not earned that type of access, this is just the beginning. You're showing the type of individual that you are, and ladies, you need to pay attention to this. So if you're feeling a little bit like, oh, this is giving the ick, it is inappropriate. It really is. Yeah. So guys, scale it back just a little bit. It's okay to be interested. It really is. Ladies, you need to understand that guys are, we're go-getters. We're gonna try to facilitate things, but some things are a little bit inappropriate like that. And if you're feeling uncomfortable, back away.
Yeah, and I love that he's very excited to get to know her, but she says at the very end, this feels a little intrusive to me, but I also may be a little bit paranoid. Is this a normal red flag? She's conflicted, but I think you really hit the nail on the head when you said women consistently have to think about their safety, and I don't think a lot of men even think about that because they don't have to. Yeah,
they absolutely don't. So guys, you really need to make sure that the moves that you're making in her direction, that she's able to see them, that she's able to interpret them well. Last thing you want is for her to think that you're creepy.
Absolutely.
The last thing. It's hard to brush that off after it's come on to you.
Hard to come back from that. Brock, if we want more amazing dating advice, where do we go?
Sure, you can go to my website, brockolsen.com. You can follow me on Instagram at @TheBrockOlsen, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, Brock Olsen, the dating expert.
Yeah, I would really, really suggest the YouTube. Good stuff.